It's the cobblestone generator. So we're going back this way. That's a lot of mushrooms. I guess I'll start eating them then instead of the pork. I need to make a bowl. Yep. Wow, that's really close. Cheat. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Well, okay, there's a cabin up there. Here we are. Obsidian harvesting. This is the pit. A bucket of water. And lava. Alright, so I won't video this, of course. I mean, it's gonna be the most boring thing you can imagine. But yeah, I needed maybe about 30 blocks. I'll get a bit more than I need just in case. But yeah, I guess I'll be here for maybe half an hour, an hour. Okay, I've gotten myself 64 obsidian. I think that's enough for now. Let's go back up. I haven't actually decided on the details of the rest of the arena yet. I'm kind of making it up as I go. I mean, at the moment I'm trying to figure out how I should do this bit, because I mean, I want it to be obsidian on the bottom at least, because you know, then the whole arena is obsidian, or at least the pit of it is obsidian. But then the top of it, I don't really want it to be this dark. Like, you know, I want the spectator bit to be a contrast. I mean, not sand, but a lighter color. But then I want to also have the spectators as low as possible. I'm thinking maybe I'll have half stone, half blocks with these things, and then just have one half block. But if I do that, half block, maybe... okay, maybe that'll work. So instead of having it step down one, the last one will be half. So you go up half and then go up one and go. So it's not straight down, it's kind of like a slightly curved. I mean, obviously it's only 2 blocks down, so you won't really see the curve. Maybe I'll do that, except the levers I'll have to figure something out. And the switching. Well, anyway, that's... I can figure that out a bit later. For now, we are putting in the obsidian backing. Again, this is one of those things that might not make too much sense until you actually see it finished. You know, how this lava bit actually works out. I'll grab that a bit later. Oops, don't need that one. Well, I'm gonna have to dig that out anyway. I need it at least one more layer down, maybe two more layers down. No, one more layer down. Torch. Well, one more layer down, and then underneath that I'll need a floor. Obviously I don't want it to be all sorts of different things, like gravel and dirt and stone. I'll probably make it cobblestone, because it is a surface area. Like, you know, it's not the main arena. It's kind of backstage, so to speak. And that. Alright, so this time I'm fairly sure I will not need any more obsidian. At least not for this project. Alright, I guess I'm back to digging again. Digging one more layer. That's not very interesting, so I won't show it on video. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I don't really remember where I was when I last left off, but as you can see, the spectator area is kind of done. I mean, it's paved, at least. And then underneath, of course, it's open, and the lava goes there. I think when I left off, all of that was not there. It was just me in the hole, or me in this ditch. And maybe this was one level higher. So yeah, I was thinking that, you know, as I was building this is quite a powerful space. Now I hesitate a bit to say that, because I don't want to sound like a wanker. I mean, a powerful space, what does that even mean? How is space powerful? You know, space is just emptiness, you know, how is it powerful? Well, I guess when you have a giant circle like this, it focuses everything in the center, you know, and especially if it falls down like this, and everything is drawn towards the center, and I guess in that way, you know, everything is centered on that point there, and so I guess in that way it's powerful, because, you know, you feel like everything's coming towards this point, right? And so all the attention is focused here, and therefore, you know, it feels like, well, powerful, I guess. And you know, sometimes well, I don't know if any of you read architecture books, but you know, I do occasionally, and then you hear people talk about, well, this architecture is powerful, or you know, this space is powerful. What does that even mean? And even if they say, well, it's a circular building and therefore attention, everything's focused in the middle. Like, you read it in a book or you look at pictures, you don't, sometimes you don't really understand what exactly they're talking about. I mean, you understand the words, but you don't really know how it feels to be in that space just by the guy describing it with words. And I guess this is what I like about Minecraft, is that if you have ideas, even if you don't read architecture books but you have ideas, then you can always build it and try it out. And then you can, I mean, it's all giant squares, but then you get to get a feel for it. I mean, if people say to you, if you build a giant circle, then it feels like everything's focused in the middle. Well, you can try it out. You can try it out and see what they mean, and see if they're right or wrong, or and see for yourself. And I guess this is, I do this every time I build something in Minecraft, except for this stuff, which is all redstone. That's something else. But when I build that and I build that, you look at architecture, or you read some books, and you think, a particular design will feel a certain way, or it will look a certain way, and you're never sure if it's true or not, just from someone else saying it. But if you build it for yourself, then you find out. So I like that. I like that about Minecraft. Anyway, I think I'll end this video segment here, because I don't even remember how long it is. It's actually, the stuff that's been happening in this video has been happening over the course of a few days, and I actually have spent quite a lot of time doing this stuff, but obviously it's not very complicated, and so I haven't shown very much of it. It's just giant circles basically, so it's very simple. So there's not too much to show, but it does take a while to build because of how big it is. So yeah, I don't remember what I even have in this video anymore. I guess I'll find out when I edit it. Anyway, I'll end this one here, and next up I'll be working on the roof, finishing off the roof. The roof would be circular again, I think. Another circle, and then somehow having it not float in the air, having it look somewhat like it's supported by some sort of structure. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'll leave it here. Actually, let's see what it looks like from above. Well, it looks like that now. A giant circle, a bit like a UFO. Although I'm not sure how to connect that to that. Maybe, I said earlier it would be like an upside down dish. But there are other options. For example, you can just come to here and then have columns coming straight down. Oh, I shouldn't shake the camera so much, but I imagine columns coming straight down from there, so we're down and then up. Or it doesn't have to be a full dish, maybe it can just be we can come to here and then come down, or like, I don't know, there's a lot of options. And I guess I'll think about it. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next bit.